Hi Capricorn, welcome to your new love. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. Page of Pentacles. All right, we'll take it. Ace of Cups. Hi. Wow, okay, that's off to a good start. The Empress, even better. Why not? Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. And the Knight of Wands. All right. Got my heater running over here. Okay. Let's see who we're dealing with here for Capricorn. Let's see. Capricorn. Look. Virgo. That's King of Pentacles. That could be Virgo. And I'm crooked. Okay, so could be male or female, it's Virgo. So this is, get ready because it's about to, well, is this somebody you just met? But this is, eventually, this is going to be something lasting and that you're going to want to pursue. I can't tell if they're going to ask you to wait or if this is you having to make a case for why this should move forward. Have you been waiting a while or have they been waiting a while? So we got Taurus, Virgo, Leo. All right. What's it? Okay. What's this Ace of Cups? This Ace of Cups for Capricorn. This Ace of Cups. Seven of Wands twice here. Okay. Perseverance. Valor. What's this Empress about? Wow, I like it. What's this Empress about? Yay. The Hermit. That could be Virgo also. Got two cards representing Virgo here. It's this Eight of Pentacles. It's this Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. All right. It's just Seven of Wands here. This is, you know what? This feels good. This looks good. It feels good. There's a bit of a waiting period here. I'm not sure why, but there's a heck of a connection. What's this Seven of Wands? Maybe you already know this person and you're taking it to the next level after a waiting period. Because this is someone who's pretty darn solid. Pretty darn solid. What's this Seven of Wands here? The Sun. What's this Wheel of Fortune? This Wheel of Fortune. The Lovers. All right. Okay, so we've got quite the connection here. We got Lovers, we got the Empress, King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. This has all the potential to be solid. It's just that there's going to be some waiting involved, or perhaps you have been waiting, or they've been waiting. There's an issue of time here, but perhaps you've been together for a while, and it's about you finally taking it to the next level. But there seems to be like this. If it hasn't come up already, it's going to, but this is about to, for the Capricorns that I'm reading for, this is someone, it feels like you know them, honestly, it feels like you know them, and this is an abiding love, and it's going to very soon be taken to the next level, or you're going to talk about taking it to the next level. It could be, though, that somebody, it could be that they have to, as quick as they're in, part of the reason why it's had to take some time is because they've got a lot on their plate. I don't know if it's business, family, whatnot, but this is somebody that they're trying to manage a lot of things, and it's a constant, like they're having to constantly try to stay on top of things, and it's not just their feelings for you, and it's almost like you're their happy spot and vacation and all that, but there's a lot that's been going on, and they might have even, you might have even discussed your feelings for each other, but that they might have even said, you know what, this is going to have to wait a while because there's some things I've got to handle and I've got to stay vigilant about said things. So the actual getting things off the ground might be a challenge just because they're really busy maybe with work, or, you know, their business, whatnot, but they just got a lot on their plate. And you know, not for nothing, this is somebody I think that might have been burned before pretty badly, and so there's probably an element of wanting to be very cautious as well. But honestly, you tick all the boxes for them, so it's just a matter of time, but time is definitely featured here as far as kind of having to wait, or be just, maybe they're asking you to wait, like, you know what, would you just do me a solid and believe me here when I say I've got to handle this, this, and this, and it's ongoing. There is a time for us. I just don't know when that will be, but I do feel the same. Yeah. And the thing is, it looks like you believe it too, because you're like, you know what? This very well could be the turning point that we've been waiting for finally arriving, and the potential is there. We've got the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. This is something that you probably are going to think it's worth waiting for or worth investing in for the long haul because of the potential and the way you both feel about each other. Wow. Well, okay then. This is an abiding love. The connection is there, and it's just gonna grow. Honestly, this is really good, Capricorn. Some of these are messy, and it's kind of like, oh man, but this is just, there's just interference of time and you two not being able to start because the other person's just got a lot they're trying to handle, and they've got whatever they got to handle, they got to do it by themselves. This is not something that for you to enjoin with them. It's like, you know, you can help them get their house squared away and move or whatever, apartment, whatever. This is them having to deal with their own personal business. Maybe it's family, maybe it's their job, something, but it's you can't interfere or help. But other than that, this is just someone that's asking you to wait, or you may have had to wait, and maybe you're doubting this connection, but this is solid. If that's any, I mean, I know you're probably frustrated because it's like taking forever, but it looks like you reach a turning point around the new year, like this month or around the new year. It's coming in, this turning point. Maybe it's here already, but I mean, the connection is definitely here. That was for Capricorn. Two of Wands. Perhaps you're in the planning stage, decision making. It feels more Two of Pentacles, though, as far as someone having to juggle their time, make some decisions, figure out what their next move is or what their next step is. That very well could be there's been a turning point or something's been shifted, and then that makes more room for you two to be able to progress or to be able to make some decisions. But this is someone that's, maybe they're asking you to wait, or can we just hold off a little bit? I've got a few things in the works that I'm waiting to hear back from, and depending on whatever I hear from that is going to dictate what time frame for you and I, that sort of thing. So there's some contingencies here, but it looks like you think it's worth it. And I think, it very well could be too that they might need you to have the faith also, instead of them having to ask you like, look, can you just, and then they got to go run off and over it. This is someone that's pretty busy and pretty tired, but there's something that they got to attend to. It could be medical, and we got Knight of Swords here, we got the King of Pentacles, we got the Hermit. This could be recovery after an injury, and you've just got to wait a little longer, and this is about maybe you taking care of them and for a little bit and saying, okay, you know what, everything's gonna be okay. We're just gonna get through this. You're gonna heal, and it's gonna be fine. Could be that, but there's a period where they have to attend to something, and then however that goes, however that resolves, is gonna open up the door for you two. That was for Capricorn. I feel like this is familiar. Blaze your own trail. I feel like this is familiar For some reason, is this another reading I read? No. It just feels familiar. It feels like this, you've heard this before. Maybe it's that they've been asking you, or this has come up quite a bit, like, you know, do we have a time frame here, or what's going on? But the thing is that it's almost like, it's not that you want to know when, it's that you need the reassurance of it is. Not so much when will it happen, but the reassurance of it is happening, or it's going to happen. The difference is subtle, but it feels like that's what this is about, is just wanting to know that, hey, we're in it for the long haul, so time is kind of irrelevant, but at the same time, you don't want to be forgotten. Like, you don't want to be taken for granted. Like, this is not the new normal. I'm sticking through this so that eventually, but this is not going to be the normal for us. That you can't abide. But someone's just got to get some things resolved, and then you two can progress. This says originality, blaze your own trail, which makes me feel like you're kind of going against what maybe your friends are saying, or it might be that conventional wisdom or friends or whatever are saying, you know, this might not be the best situation for you. You know, look at you having to wait, look at you having to put things on hold, and you're just like, nope, I feel pretty darn strongly about this, and I know what I know, and I'm going to do my own thing. Thank you for your concern, but I got this. Well, okay then. That was for Capricorn. Capricorn. That was for Capricorn. Balance. There's that, when I said it felt like Two of Pentacles, there's that balance. The thing is, with this, it feels like you are ready. It feels like they're still juggling and shifting and waiting and moving and having to go do this, and at a drop of a hat having to go handle that. Like a business that they're having to, it's still in its fledgling stage, so they're having to really attend to it and have to be available at the drop of a hat, that sort of thing. So, yeah, it's the balancing waiting game, and this feels familiar. Just like I've not in my own life, this is not projection. I just feels like you've been here before with this person, because this isn't the first time they've asked you to wait. The only reason, though, I feel like you are is because you do believe in what you have with this person. You trust that they feel, you know, they feel the same, and you trust that the potential's there. But otherwise, let's be honest, this person is asking a lot of you, and under other circumstances with somebody else, you probably wouldn't make the concessions, which is why your friends, family, and conventional wisdom, or whatever you're hearing, for those that you've actually told about this situation, are probably advising against waiting, or waiting in the form of breaking up and being apart, but not really waiting, maybe hoping, but not being tied to this person. And you're just like, nope. Because this doesn't feel like a breakup. This doesn't feel like you're leaving one situation to go to another. This feels like you're just trying to manage the ups and downs with someone and trying to come up with a game plan. Only there's not much you can do to help them, so you are in the position of waiting. But you wouldn't be doing it if it was anybody else. You believe pretty strongly in this. What else for Capricorn? It is going to move ahead, but probably around the turn of the year, which is not too long. Okay, now for Capricorn. King of Cups reversed, Three of Cups reversed. All right, so this is, again, you're going to have to wait. This is not about you two being able to finally get things off the ground. This is somebody that's having to probably, maybe they're a little stressed out, but they're having to kind of sequester how they feel or keep things at a certain level, because the balancing act, trying to juggle things, trying to find time and make room, but what they can do and give is predicated on another situation and how it affects them. So, balancing act, yeah. If you want to wait, which it shows you do, it's going to happen. It's a balancing act. And the thing about this situation too, Capricorn, I feel like I need to tell you for the Capricorns I'm reading for, there's always going to be this element here. It feels like this person's always going to have something else that tugs at them that they're going to have to attend to first. Business, family, you know, some sort of allegiance to something to where that's going to have to be a given. But this person is solid, and they do mean what they say, and they are trustworthy. Okay. All right. I hope this was helpful.